don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mum. Happy birthday to you. A big piece for me, please.
That's mine. Oh, sorry, that's for you three. That's mine.
Somebody's having a birthday love. Eh? You having a birthday love, Mr. Bentley?
You're filming him now. What? That's it. Gone.
I don't know what to feel sorry for. You are the dinosaur. Get that right. So it's Monday afternoon and I've just come back from taking Mum and Dad back home after their weekend with us, because obviously it was Mum's birthday on Friday, but she stayed with us all weekend and we've been to the garden centre and just generally had a high old time of it this weekend. It's been very busy, so kind of tired. Now the house is empty again. Mr. Bentley's wandering around wondering where everybody's gone, because he doesn't like it when there's lots of people around and then all of a sudden it's just us again. He starts looking for Nana and Grandad, but hey ho. But anyway, while we were out at one of the local, well, we found a new garden centre. While we were there, in the outside bit, there was a little bird and it was chasing a bumblebee. And I thought, you know, that'd make a really nice theme for a set of ephemera for junk journals, birds and bees, but not in that way, if you know what I mean. So I started work on a little bit of it as soon as I got back. I did a little bit yesterday, actually, on Sunday, but not too much because obviously Mum and Dad were still here, so I couldn't really come up here and do anything. Well, you have guests, because that would just been rude. So I started work just on like some preliminary designs, birds and bees. So that's just like one of them. Throwing in a little bit of steampunky cogs and clocks and that kind of stuff in there as well. It's kind of a little bit reminiscent of Ian's Clockwork Garden that he did earlier in the year, or last year, whenever it was, but different, if you know what I mean. So hopefully, actually, over the next day or so, I should be able to get that finished and ready to go live and put that on the website for Tuesday. But yeah, but I now need to start going through all of my image archives and pulling out every single image of vintage birds and things that I can possibly find, and bees and flowers and a few postcards and bits and pieces like that, and decide exactly what I'm going to do with it. So whatever it is, it's going to end up being about a 6-page document, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm not really sure where I'm going with it just yet. So I've somehow managed to break my mobile phone holder for the car, what my phone is mounted on now. So I'm not sure how stable it is. So for the time being, I may not be able to do much vlogging from the car or do many of the time-lapse driving shots that I normally do, because I don't know whether the holder will be sufficiently stable enough. It's one of the fitments around the back. So, and you saying that, this one has lasted a lot longer than the last ones. Now, if you're familiar with mobile phone holder technology for the car, you'll know that most of it, 99.9% of it, is made in China, and you'll know that 99.9% of it is not built to last. So I've had, I think, almost a year out of this one, and I think when all's said and done, when you consider that it's China plastic, I think a year is actually quite remarkable. So I'm not too unhappy about it. That and the fact that I didn't pay a huge amount for it. So cheap Chinese plastic, obviously, you don't really expect to last that long. That old saying of buy cheap, buy twice is very true in this case. So it's Tuesday morning. I never mentioned, I never said, did I? And Mum and Dad went home yesterday. I took them to do a little bit of shopping before I dropped them off at home, but I didn't do any shopping for us. So I'm just going out this morning just to do a little bit of grocery shopping, just to stock up on the essentials, Mr. Bentley food, that kind of thing. I'll still be going shopping on Thursday with Mum, as per normal, but I just need a few bits and pieces to bridge the gap. So that's where I'm off to today. I did some more work on the Birds and Bees digi-download set yesterday afternoon, so hopefully when I get back from doing the shopping, I'll be able to have a good run, a good couple of hours, and hopefully I'll be able to get that finished, done, up on the website, and then I can sit and film the Steampunk Tuesday for tonight, because obviously I'm sitting in for Ian again while he's preparing for his next show, which seems to be going ahead, even though lockdown easing has been put back an extra month, because the show is socially distanced and ticketed and all that kind of stuff. It still falls within the regs. Nothing's changed on that front, so it looks as though we've not heard that it's not going ahead. So that's middle of July, so he's busy trying to create stock and stuff to sell at that Steampunk show. So that's why I'm stepping in again for him in tonight's Steampunk Tuesday, and I'm hoping to get the Birds and Bees digi-download set complete and finished, so that I can sit and film it and use it in a project tonight, and that will be my contribution to Steampunk Tuesday tonight. So fingers crossed anyway. That's if all goes to plan. It's Wednesday, just after lunch. So Tuesday turned out to be a complete and utter nightmare. After I got back from doing the little bit of shopping that I did do, I started work on the Birds and Bees digi-download set. When I say started work, I started work on finishing the digi-download set. And I finally managed to get it done. I was having technology issues with Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Acrobat Reader. I finally managed to get it done. So I then printed it all out. And then I started filming for the Steampunk Tuesday video. So I managed to get that all done, where I cut out all the pieces and added them to my traveller's notebook, which they're all in there, look. All looks rather lovely. So I got that video edited and I started to upload it, and the internet started playing up. It was an absolute nightmare. It took 2.5 hours to render the video and the video was only like 3/4 of an hour long. Normally it only takes like 20 minutes to render a video of that length. It took 2.5 hours, which meant that by the time I got it ready to upload to YouTube, I was way past the normal time that I normally like to release my videos on. So it ended up going live, I think it was 9:30 in the evening last night, which was 2 hours late than what I normally do. I know you guys say, you know, we're not going anywhere, you know, whatever time that release stuff, blah, blah, blah. But I still like to release it at the same time if I possibly can. But hey ho. Anyway, so I managed to get that done, managed to get the video uploaded, managed to get the product on the website for 9:30 last night. All done. So if you didn't see it, if you missed it, then I'll put one of those iCardy things up there in the corner so you can click it and go and watch me cut out, distress and add to my traveller's notebook. So you can watch that video by clicking on that iCard up there. If you want to have a look at the digi-download set itself, which I'll just do a quick thingy in a minute so you can have a look. But if you want to go to the website and have a look at it there, because there's some in-depth photos of both products there. Both products I mean cut out and shown and done in the book, and then I'll put one of those things in the clickable link in the description area below the video as well. So hopefully there'll be no internet or rendering problems with this vlog, because, you know, anyway, let me turn over to the other camera and show you the finished kit. So this is the finished kit. So you've got, let me actually, I'll be able to show you the finished items as well, what they look like. So 6 pages. I know there's only 5 here. Don't rush me. Right, so there's 2 pages of the journaling cards. So the journaling cards are double-sided. So they all open out, and then you've got the inside to write and journal and add photos or do whatever. So on the back is the 6th. Ta-da! So your 6th page is what you can use to turn over and print on the backs to create that effect. I've done this one darker so you can see it better. When I did this one, it just looked a little bit too light. The whole of the ones I did yesterday were just a little bit too light for me. But anyway, so these I've done deliberately darker. So you get the 2 foldable journaling cards. There's your tuck tickets. Ta-da! And I've used those throughout wherever I can. I've just randomly gone through, but you'll see this in the video if you go back and watch that. Because, you know, there you go. That's the one. So there's 4 of those, as you can see, 4 of those. The backs, the 2 tags. So that's one of the tags that's done. So folded over and then glued together, and I've added some sari silk to mine. All distressed obviously on the edges, but it's up to you. You can leave those blank on the other side if you want to, and just have them as foldable journaling cards, and just put maybe string through one end at that side. So you've got a different type of journaling card if you so wish. So, and there's also some roundels throughout. Now I've used those as kind of decorative items. It's like on there, I've also added like one there with one of the tickets, and there's also on the opposite side there, and I've also just added them to some of the other pockets and pages as kind of decorations scattered throughout. There's one, there you go, I've added them just onto that finger pocket there. That's from the Maps Pocket digi-download set, which is also on the website as well. So I've added those to that, so you can mix and match as much as you want. So that is one of the 4-inch finger pockets, which is that one there. I've also added in some steampunky elements as well, just because you can. So you can just use those, glue them down, stick them down, and use them as little pockets to put photos or journaling cards on as much as you want. These are the what I call the border strips or the washi strips, so you can use those as kind of washi tapes like I've done across there. Added a bit of decoration. You can just add those wherever you feel that they're needed. You can add them. I've not added any there. It's another one of those, sorry, it's another one of those tuck tickets, one of the roundels there. So again, pockets fit in quite nicely. So we're talking about the washi strips, weren't we? Where else have we used a washi strip? Bom, 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 bom. There's so much in this journal there with one of the roundels. That's from the Gentleman's Club set. That's one of the pockets there. I've used a bit of the washi there, one of the roundels, one of the roundels there, and another one of those lovely double foldable journaling cards, and that's added onto the adverts pocket. What else have we got? Bit of washi there, one of the roundels, one of the tuck tickets. Again, just scattered throughout. Washi, tag, pocket. So yeah, like I said, there'll be one of those iCards where you can click and watch that, and then those are the corner pockets with those other roundels. So 6 pages in total. It was a trauma to finish the kit. Technology was not my friend yesterday at all. Started it on Monday, finished it on Tuesday. Like I said, had to get it all ready, get it up there, but I finally did it. Let me change back to the front on camera. So when I went to bed on Tuesday night, I slept like an absolute baby. Yeah, technology. When it works, it works. When it doesn't, oh boy, is it a pain in the derriere. So Ian's made a little bit of a discovery, haven't you?
Been a bit foolish, to be honest.
A bit foolish.
Excuse me, sat on the floor.
It's okay.
I bought a load of LEDs from a wholesaler.
Yes.
For my machines.
Yes.
And I plugged them in, and they're red.
But that's not what you ordered.
That's not what I ordered. I ordered RGB multicolour changing ones.
Yes.
However...
Well, hang on, before you go on.
Yeah.
So you contacted them.
Yeah, and they were nice enough. They sent me another 2 dozen
colour changing ones.
Colour changing ones.
But
when you turn them on, the multi-changing ones are normally green.
Yes.
Okay, they start at green and they go through all the colours to red and then back again.
Yes. These ones
are red.
Oh, but right, okay, so they're different.
Yeah, but they're the multicoloured. These are exactly what I wanted.
So these are the second set that they sent you.
No, right. This is the first set.
Oh, so actually those ones that you thought were red actually aren't red.
No, so those are RGB. I've written red on the bag.
Right. So what are you going to do?
Nothing.
Right, so you're not going to contact them and
say...
say...
I've been foolish. No, I'm not, because I didn't realise I'd been foolish. Because when you put these on... They start at red.
All right, they're a lot slower than the ones that you normally buy.
They are a lot slower. They're more sedate. I think it's a nicer. The others are a bit manic.
Well, they change colour and then they flash, don't they?
Yeah, these don't.
These don't. They're just so they're a fade between colours.
I think these are probably nicer.
Right.
So I've been a bit silly, but hey ho.
Right. So well, to make up for it, then the best thing to do is to buy stuff from them again.
Well, I always buy from them. I buy from them regularly.
Right. Okay.
They're a company I spend £40, £50, £60 every couple of months with.
Right. Okay.
So...
Whoops. Hello, you. What are you doing? What are you coming for? It's a lovely warm day out there. Why aren't you playing out? Eh? Why aren't you playing out? Oh, you are playing out. Okay, go on then. Take him outside. Take him outside then. No, don't drop him. There you go. So we've put his cushion out in the sunshine. So do you remember last week I was telling you, I showed you the sugar snap peas, how tall they'd grown. Well, unfortunately, they've collapsed under their own weight. But saying that, the peas are fine. look, purple snap. So they're okay. They're still growing. They're not dead or damaged. They've just fallen over. So, but yeah, but there still seem to be fruiting or creating the peas. The beans are doing rather well as well. They're getting rather lovely, large and lovely. Nice big pods on those. Look at that one. And on the smaller peas, look at that. Yumminess. There's quite a few of those growing as well, some down the side. Cabbages are doing okay. Talking of cabbages, are you comfy again now? Yes? Okay. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.